a child who isn't even here. Daughters! And now you even try to steal my property!
We all know Lady Demetrius, the 9-foot and 6-inch tyrant of Resident Evil Village who broke the internet for horny gamers across the globe. Well, she is much more than a giant MILF. In today's video, we're going to tell the full story of Lady Demetrius, starting from her backstory that we know of, and going into the events of the actual game. Enjoy.
Wait, what are you doing?
The Demetrius family. We don't know too much about her family, other than them being around in the 1910s and having a hereditary blood disease, and most importantly the family being horrible tyrants who ruled over the village with an iron fist, torturing the villagers. We know this because of the old rusty torch devices that can be found in the dungeon of the castle. Alcina Demetrius as a human. Alcina lived away from the village until she was the age of 44, where she moved to her inherited castle. However, in the castle she didn't find any family. Only things she found were portraits, bones, and a whole village of innocent villagers to torture. However, one day she would find an altar with 4 huge statues surrounded by it, and a winged being which would descend from the sky. This would be Mother Miranda. Mother Miranda offered Lady Demetrius eternal life and eternal power in exchange for her body to be used in scientific experimentations. Alcina would accept this, and then Mother Miranda would take her back to her lab. Mother Miranda would use something called the conduit, which is a strange looking fetus thing which has the power to give people insane abilities. However, reading some of the notes around her lab describe much different fates. Alcina inherited a hereditary blood disease which made the conduit work on her, and that it did. Alcina would grow from 5 feet to 9 feet and 6 inches, making her tower over everybody. This would also give her Freddy Krueger looking claws and regeneration. And now she had finally become one of the 4 lords of the game. However, this came with a huge cost. She was now insanely bloodthirsty and needed it to live. This explains her vampiric-like features. Because of her never-ending bloodthirst, she would kill all of the staff around her castle. She would kill hordes and hordes of villagers, turning some of them into scarecrows so she could gain all of their blood that she now needed to live. The 3 daughters. Lady Demetrius always wanted to be a mother, and because of her devotion to Mother Miranda, she would be gifted part of the conduit so she could find hosts to be her children/helpers. Under the castle in the dungeon, this file suggests that there were multiple women for her candidates for this role, but mentions that there were multiple failures. These failures would turn into the horrible creatures we see around the dungeon. However, eventually, she would find 3 suitable hosts: Bella, Cassandra, and Daniela. These 3 were just as crazy as their adopted mother and the 3 perfect assistants. Now nothing could stop Lady Demetrius. The arrival of Ethan Winters. So quickly going over Ethan, because we probably all know his story. He finds himself in this village on the pursuit to try and find his daughter Rose, and finds himself in this castle because he hears that she might be in here.
Looking for Rose? Mother, I bring you fresh prey.
You are so kind to me. Well, well, Ethan Winters. You escaped my little brother's idiot games, did you? Let's see how special you are.
Yes, Mother.
Yes, Mother. Starting to go a little stale.
Then let's devour his man-flesh quickly, Mother.
I am the one who captured him.
Now, daughters. First, I must inform Mother Miranda. But later, well, there will be enough for everyone. Put him up.
Hey, wait. Let me down!
Oh, be careful what you wish for, Ethan Winters.
Wait, what are you doing?
Ethan gets captured by the family and gets drained of some of his blood. Lady Demetrious mentions that his blood is a bit stale, and this just shows Lady Demetrious' knowledge of blood, because we know that Ethan is already dead by this point, but is being basically kept alive by the mold. Anyway, throughout this section of the game, after Ethan escapes, he hunts down each of the daughters using their weakness, which he finds out, which is the cold. When any of the daughters are exposed to the cold weather, it makes them vulnerable and easy to kill, which Ethan does to all three of them. However, this doesn't work on Lady Demetrious, who can perfectly walk outside in the cold with nothing happening to her, so Ethan will have to find a different way to kill her, which he does. The death of Lady Demetrious. Ethan finds a dagger laced with loads of different poison, which he uses to stab Lady Demetrious.
You've ruined everything!
All of Lady Demetrious' beauty was gone, and she had now turned into this horrible, disgusting, dragon-like creature, which Ethan would have to defeat, which he did, which would lead to the end of Lady Demetrious.
You're the one who's cursed.
Thank you to everybody that got this far and watched the entire video. I really appreciate it, since I did spend quite a while making this. I'm going to be doing a few more videos in this kind of a style if you enjoyed it. So if you did enjoy this video, stay tuned. I'm trying to do one on each of the 4 lords and of Miranda, and I might do some on other Resident Evil characters and stuff like that. So that's all I want to say. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks a lot for watching, and bye.